on the nature and purpose of suffering. This being human is intense. We come into these bodies and we experience the range of heaviness and lightness, of joy and despair, of contraction and expansion. We're here to experience the range of opposites. Inevitably, being in a body, we are going to experience pain. Living in a crazy world, we're quite likely to experience depression and/or anxiety at some point in our life. The majority of people do. But while pain and difficulty and challenge and intensity is unavoidable, suffering is avoidable. And the way that I have learned to end suffering is to embrace life as it is, to feel my feelings as they are, to really directly come into contact with, to presence any intensity, any emotional suffering, such that it no longer is suffered. It's this radical gratitude that I speak of. And in this, we discover the actual function of suffering. The function of suffering is the end of suffering. Through our inquiry into how we relate to experience, what it is to suffer, what it is to be in resistance to reality, to our pain, to life as it is, we discover what can happen in the surrendering to life as it is, in the saying yes to life as it is, in the saying yes to my pain as it is. And I've learnt this with intense back pain, physical pain, as well as with emotional pain. These pains are inescapable, and the suffering of them is entirely optional. This is really the essence of what I call radical gratitude. It's opening to life, unyieldingly, unconditionally appreciative and thankful, to even be thankful for our pain, for our intensity. So this has been my journey of discovery, that the function of suffering is to actually help us suffer less. The ultimate purpose of suffering is the end of suffering, through exploring how we can, through non-resistance, through saying yes to life, through embracing life, to feeling our feelings as they are, we experience peace. We experience even joy. If we allow ourselves to feel the full range of human experience, to feel the grief, to feel the fear, to feel the shame, to feel the unworthiness, to feel the loneliness, to feel the rage, if we allow all of that emotion to be processed, if we say yes to the suffering, if we embrace the suffering, we get to have the experience of our true nature as joyful being, as peaceful being. So this is, I would suggest, the power and purpose of suffering. It's to teach us how not to suffer.